Bye.
Help me. Please. Help.
Someone gets... I'll get an ambulance.
What is your name? Have you been in contact with anybody else? If you've seen anyone else today, I need to know where they are.
Doctors. No.
Okay. Mr. Beckley, you can go through now.
Mrs. Potter.
Michael Buckham for Dr. Clay.
You're late. We're just about to close for lunch. Do you want to take a seat?
Maybe we could stop seeing patients altogether. Then we'd have time to fill in all these stupid forms about them.
Smile.
Oh, dear.
Put that down.
No.
Well, at least let me have this arm. You can take some condoms home with you.
Pervert.
They're free.
They smell.
They'll stop you from catching anything, which means no more blood tests.
Yeah, well, I met a new man now. It's love. Won't be sleeping around anymore.
Good to hear it.
Ow!
Been a long time, Michael.
Yeah. I've been in prison.
Sorry to hear that.
Can I trust you?
Yeah, of course, everything we say in here is confidential.
The PCT set the guidelines.
They do.
So don't blame me. Elaine should know that.
Why don't you go and get some lunch? I'm a bit busy.
All right.
Mental Health Centre. Julia.
Ah, she wants me gone, now she wants me back. Hello, Julia Parsons speaking. What? You can't be serious. Yes. Okay, yes. Yes, right away. Yeah, thank you.
Julia.
We've got a code blue. Keys. Keys.
What are you doing?
We need to follow procedure. You must start phoning around the doctors. It'll just be a drill.
You sure? Okay. Thanks, Karen. Sorry, I'm gonna have to ask you to stay in here with me. There's a situation in the building. Everyone's been asked to stay in their rooms until we get the all clear. Is that okay?
So we just sit here?
Basically, yes.
Jolly good.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, it's not your fault, old chap.
It's just protocol.
I am an ex-army man. I'm used to doing as I'm told. You won't hear any complaints from me. Shame we didn't know it was going to happen, though. Could have got some decent tea in.
A man after my own heart.
I can't stay here. What about the prawns?
What about them?
They'll all be gone.
What?
They're under offer. They'll all be snapped up by people who've been not being forced to sit in a room for no reason. What am I going to cook if I can't find any?
Something without prawns?
Hey, have you heard?
Yes.
How you doing?
The delightful Mrs. Potter is keeping me abreast of the prawn situation.
Oh, lucky you.
My lottery either.
Are you with a patient?
No, here on my own.
You are a very lucky man.
This is just a drill, isn't it?
Of course. Or perhaps a cruel joke.
Those are my numbers. If they come up and you stop me getting my lottery ticket, you're paying out.
I think I'm going to leave you to chat to your new best friend.
Oh, no, please, don't. Come and sit down.
Will she go through or won't she?
Please.
All right then.
Thank you. This is serious.
Serial killer with a chainsaw serious?
Not exactly.
Then it's not worth my time.
It's a virus. The phone call was to say that there might be a dangerous virus in the building. We need to stay in our rooms to stop it from spreading and to make sure that we don't catch it. It could be in the air in that corridor, so please come back inside.
It's a drill?
Well, that's what Julia thinks.
So she knew about it?
No? Are you going to be all right?
Well, I said I didn't have time not to fill in all these forms. I guess I should be careful what I wish for.
Well, call if you need anything.
Thanks.
Right, I've turned off the heating so the air doesn't circulate so much. It's just procedure.
What do we do now?
Sit tight, wait for the all clear.
What if it's not a drill?
It will be.
Was she a guest?
We don't know yet. She had no room key or identification on her.
This is all coming from London?
Newcastle, the London team are half strength on a health and safety course. So it could be a few hours before proper facilities arrive. Do you recognise the symptoms?
No. Is anyone else symptomatic?
Not yet. But we don't know anything about the incubation period or transmission. If it's airborne, we could already have a hotel full of infected people. There's also a possible secondary site, a health centre in Leatherbridge.
Has it been locked down?
They've been issued with an alert, but we'd be stretched to breaking point if we try and enforce a quarantine there as well.
You should do it now before it's too late.
Nobody's died. We only have one confirmed case. Unless this is declared a level 1 emergency, we have to prioritise this site.
I'll go back to the university, start cross-referencing the symptoms with other recent cases.
Good. We have to keep this contained until support arrives.
No, it's nothing to do with you, okay?
Yeah, you would say that. You're one of them.
Michael, if you step outside the door, you're putting your life at risk.
I can't go back to prison. I'd rather die.
You won't be going back to prison.
I've done nothing wrong. And they locked me up. Do you know what that's like?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was kidnapped last year, okay? I was held against my will, so, Michael, I know what it's like for you to be told to stay in here with me. I'm not exactly comfortable with it myself, so if we could both just calm down and wait.
Well, no one's telling us anything, you know. I mean, what caused the alarm, whether we're supposed to be looking for a patient or a member of staff. Anyway, listen, Simon, I better get off the line in case they're trying to call. Yeah, okay, bye.
It's high.
Well, of course it's high. You're so anxious you could explode.
It might be a symptom.
Oh, Karen, this is not helping.
I'm scared.
Hey. Hey. You're going to be fine. It's all going to be all right, okay?
You need to call the kids.
Well, don't tell them what's happened.
I'm not an idiot.
Hello?
Hello, love.
I'm busy.
Oh, sorry. Just, wondered what you were doing.
I am making a photo collage. Cowboys and bankers. One and the same?
Listen, I might be a little bit late home.
Well, there's a pizza in the freezer. I'll survive.
Good. And you do know how to pay the council tax, don't you?
How late are you going to be?
I don't know why I said that. Ignore me.
What's going on?
I just want you to be prepared.
What for? What's Dad done now?
Nothing.
Well, then what's happened?
I can't say.
I'm coming over.
No, Imogen, do not come to the mill. Promise me.
Mom, you're scaring me.
Imogen, promise.
Jack, will you go see Mom? Something's happened.
Will you stop that?
Or what? What's in there?
Nothing that you need.
Where's the key?
No chance. Hey. Hey. I said stop it!
Marla. Elgar, surely.
The patriotic choice, not necessarily the right one.
It's not just patriotism. No, don't get me wrong, I love my country. I have tried and failed to give my life for it on several occasions. Now, I have experienced music in places I would call barbaric. I've been posted to countries where I consider the locals little more than animals. And then we'd hear them play music that would make me want to weep oceans. Even after all that, it's still Elgar who touches my soul.
Have you been abroad recently?
I spent my life on a plane. Still got that restless spirit, you see, or nowhere to call home, more likely. You mean somewhere tropical, of course. They want us to stay put because there's either a bomb or a madman or a virus on the loose.
Yes.
I just spent 3 weeks traveling the Congo. It's beautiful.
So I've heard.
She's crushing!
1 in 1,000 adrenaline. Quickly! Come on! Come on!
Are you okay?
Yeah, it's just hot. Heating's off.
Just as well. I'm sweltering. Now sit down, will you? You're freaking me out.
Sorry. Right, okay, I know. Let's start over. Take me through your symptoms again.
I thought it was flu. But it hasn't got any better. Legs feel like lead, been sweating for days.
Anything else?
There's a rash on my back. Is that bad?
Show me.
What is that?
It's helicopters, housemen, injured soldiers. They pass over all the time.
Yeah, it's not passing over.
Well, if you can't give me any useful information, would you please pass me on to someone who can? Hang on.
What is it?
I don't think it is a drill.
No, the police aren't here for you.
They're everywhere!
No, don't go outside the gym! No!
Please stay there. Don't come any further. Please don't.
Unlock it!
I haven't got a key!
Look, there's a virus in this building. If I open that door, it could get out, and I am not going to be responsible for that.
You're lying. They're here for me.
Look, if they were here for you, they'd be in the building by now. Please, just sit down and wait. Even if I let you out of the door, how far do you think you're going to get?
He looks real.
What do you want me to do, Karen? Look, until I find out what's triggered this alert, we need to stop people moving around.
Why should we put our lives at risk? Because he can't stay where he's put.
What? If he's picked up something in here and then we send him back through, it could infect everybody else.
You think it's one of us?
No. No, I don't know, Karen. I don't know. Please, just stay calm and wait.
There's half the Midlands police force out there. Suppose I should be flattered.
Well, we don't know that they're here for you. Seems like a lot of effort. You think it would be easier to isolate an individual than seal off a whole building?
Well, unless they don't know who they're looking for.
Then why are they here?
Maybe they don't know my name. I told her I was coming here. Last night at the hotel, I told her I was getting my tired old heart checked out today.
Told who?
A female acquaintance.
I take it she doesn't know your name.
I get lonely waiting for death to come and claim me. And I find that if I add money to the equation, it helps avoid any other heartache. What if I passed on something to her?
Do you have her number?
I don't even have her real name, let alone her number.
Tropical viruses spread very fast, especially with close contact.
I'll call the bar manager. Check whether he's seen her today yet. They know all about her.
It's my grandson's birthday tomorrow. He's 7. I'm meant to be picking up his present this afternoon.
So you can pick it up later.
Brambles closes at 5. you what, I could bring Sammy round here next week and you could explain to him why he didn't get his present this year.
He doesn't have to get it tomorrow.
You don't have kids, do you? Thought not. You're not the type.
What is that supposed to mean?
Zara,
Tell me you're calling to say we're all going home.
it's not a drill.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, Julia just phoned. That noise, it's a police helicopter. They've surrounded the building to keep people out.
Want to keep us in?
Yeah, Julia doesn't know what we're meant to look for or who.
Great.
Just sit tight, you'll be fine.
Easy for you to say, you're on your own.
Look, I better get off the line
In case Julia needs to call back.
Yeah.
You know where I am.
It's not like I can just pop through, though, is it?
Take care.
At present, no reason is being given for the police presence at the Maybury Hotel, although rumours of a bomb or other terrorist threat continue to circulate. We're also receiving unconfirmed reports that a second site, a GP surgery in the Birmingham suburb of Leatherbridge, has also been surrounded by police.
I cannot stop this.
Cancel all our patients the rest of the day. The police will quarantine the mill, no one in or out.
Why? What is a cod blue?
I'll tell you later.
Jimmy here. Can't get to the phone, so leave us a message. Cheers.
Lover boy still not answering. He's probably doing someone else right now.
That's enough.
So, is it that he doesn't know you're in trouble? Or that he doesn't care?
You heard from your new man yet?
He's at work.
Of course.
He's older. Has responsibilities. Doesn't always have his phone on him.
Listen, Victoria.
Vic.
We could be in here for a while, so you might want to give your parents a call.
And why might I want to do that?
Let them know that you're all right.
I'm not all right. I'm being held hostage by a deadly virus and a psychotic nurse. Don't know which is worse, really.
If there's a lot of police outside, they might see something on the news.
No, they won't.
Are you always this awkward?
Mum's dead. I don't think she'll be tuning into the bloody news.
I'm sorry. Your dad's still around, though?
Technically, though he wouldn't care if I never came home again.
Why'd you say that?
He hits me. Every night, I sit in my room, dreading the moment I hear him walk up the stairs. You're too easy, man.
You shouldn't joke about things like that.
He's a waste of space. Even if he could get me out of here, I wouldn't call him. He'd probably blame me for disturbing his day or something.
Are things really that bad?
It's no big deal. I keep it out of his life. He keeps it out of mine. He's even given up trying to stop me going to the estate at night.
The estate?
The Churchill.
It says here that you live on Richmond Avenue. That's a nice area.
I don't hang out around there. At least on the estate, you know where you stand. Everyone wants the same thing. Sex, drink, or drugs.
There's more to life than that.
You're not for me.
Dr. Bond.
George, there's a quarantine at the mill. Do you know anything about it?
Yes, I'm the nominated local advisor.
Yeah, great, because my colleagues don't know what's going on. They need information.
The containment team stretch beyond breaking. Support is still hours away. If the virus is at the mill, then your colleagues are already dead.
Well, I won't accept that. Nor should you.
I saw this thing, Simon, right here on our doorstep, like something out of a biblical plague.
How much of that have you had? George, you're supposed to be helping. What's going on?
When my research fell through, you encouraged me to carry on. That was an academic paper, George. This is life and death. I need your help. Don't you give up. Even when Kathy died, you didn't give up.
I never stopped working. It's different.
If you're not going to help me, I need a direct number of someone who can. Please. These are my friends.
A terrible thing happening all around us, so perhaps we should just give up the fight.
Who are you seeing? Before you came in here, which doctor?
It was Jimmy.
Is he all right? What happened?
I just pushed him. I didn't mean to hurt him.
Yes, he's okay.
No, stay where you are.
He might be hurt.
Jimmy might be ill too. Just try and get him on the phone.
No answer.
Keep trying.
What's the matter with you? You look really ill. There's a fire escape. You just follow the corridor around.
What?
You're sweating.
I'm just worried. Shouldn't let it get to me.
Killer virus? Hair like that? Of course you're worried.
Come on, Jimmy. Come on.
Is that your man?
He works here. He's not picking up his phone. Something's happened to it.
Don't call Jeremy Carl on me. If he's gonna cark it, there's nothing you can do about it.
Thanks for the reassurance.
Hey, I didn't ask to be stuck in here with you.
Well, you are. So we might as well try and help each other.
If it was safe for me to go, I'd leave you behind in a second, no matter what. That's who I am.
I don't believe you.
What?
You act all tough, but that's not you, not really.
Just because my dad lives in the posh end of town. Oh, she's so middle class, she's probably just acting up.
I can see it in you. You're bright. Sensitive.
I left my mother to die. The house was on fire and I could have helped her, but I didn't. I walked out the door and saved myself. That tough enough for you? You don't believe me?
I didn't say that.
She's dead because of me. Why would I lie about something like that?
I'm sorry.
I was scared, so I ran. Looked out for myself, just like I always do. So if I could do that to her, don't imagine I'd think twice about leaving you.
The mill's surrounded by police. What's going on?
I do not know.
Dad shouted at us to get away and Mum just keeps saying that everything's fine and then hangs up.
I thought I might be able to find something in here. Dr. Bond mentioned something about a code blue. Procedures for dealing with incontinent men over the age of 65.
I don't think they call the police out for that.
No. Code blue. A code blue alert is used in situations where there is a high risk of an airborne biological threat. For instance, an uncontained outbreak of a tropical virus. First priority is containment. All staff members must remain in their current locations until instructed to move by specialist response staff. Failure to do so could put further lives at risk. Due to the severity of such an alert, police may be authorized to maintain the quarantine using force or any other means necessary to protect the health of the general population.
If he's not answering his phone, then someone's got to check he's okay.
Look, if we keep breaking the quarantine, this thing's going to spread through the whole building.
Jimmy might be in trouble. I'll go.
No, stay where you are.
I'm not sitting here twiddling my thumbs if Jim... Did you hear that?
What?
Ah!
Elaine? Elaine?
What's happening? What's happened?
Nothing.
You're lying!
Calm down.
What are they doing?
Karen, no, Karen, no, no!
Stand still! Stay where you are! Do not move!
Karen!
Stand still!
No, no, I can't let you go.
Stand still! Stay where you are!
Karen, don't come any closer!
Please, stand still!
Rob!
Don't come any closer!
Take it easy. You've hit your head.
Don't worry, sit away from me.
I'm here to help.
Okay, just don't touch me, okay? Sorry, my cat is dirty in here. Michael?
He's in reception with Julia.
Is he okay?
I don't know. They've stopped answering the phone.
He's feverish. He's got a headache, sore limbs. He's got some sort of rash in his back, but I didn't have a chance to see it. I should go after him.
I'll go. See what's happened.
No, you shouldn't.
You should.
I'll do it. Cherry.
She's fine.
I'll be issuing a complaint, of course.
Something you do a lot of, I'm sure.
You are so rude. Not like doctors used to be when I was a girl.
Was that before penicillin?
You're a disgrace. Do you have a husband? Oh, bet not. No decent man would want to be with a woman like you.
And yet you managed to bang out 2 children. So there's hope for us all.
I don't have to listen to this.
Oh, sit down.
No!
I said sit back down. Sit down!
Get your hands off me!
Don't you understand, you stupid woman? We're not being kept in our rooms just to mess up your shopping trip. We could die in here. Your miserable, moaning face could be the last thing I ever see.
Michael? Dr. Clay said you had a rash. I need to see it.
They all say the same thing, that they don't know what's going on.
Finally.
I've got a number for the STAC.
What are they?
They're the people who should know what's going on, but I can't get past the stupid receptionist.
Well, can they help?
Give me the number. And then you can explain to these two why everything is going to be all right.
She's not going to talk to you.
But she's not talking to you either. You do not know how to speak to people.
Michael, it looks like a septicemia rash. It's serious, but not what caused the alarm. I can give you something to help.
They'll find her. The staff will see her when she gets to the hotel to
start work.
You're not displaying any symptoms. I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure she's fine.
I suppose in these circumstances, one is supposed to worry that you've passed on something to your loved ones, and it turns out that I don't have any. I have to pay people to spend time with me nowadays.
I'm sure there are people who worry about you.
I'm afraid not, old chap. No. Family all died years ago. No real friends to talk of. Not since I left the forces.
You didn't stay in touch?
When you've faced death together, you really get to know someone. After that, watching all the men I knew and loved start to settle down, lead ordinary lives, filled with mortgages and patios and children, well, it all seemed so depressing. I couldn't understand them anymore.
There wasn't a woman who tempted you to live that way.
Don't even know where she is these days.
Who?
Eve. Woman 1,000 poets couldn't describe. She was the only one for me.
What went wrong?
I wasn't the only one for her.
Ah.
Well, after that I gave up. I mean, what's the point? At least with the arrangement I have now, everybody knows where they stand. Was there ever a great love of your life?
I've had two. I don't know if that makes me lucky or incredibly stupid for losing them both.
Who were they?
It was Christine. I adored her. We had a child. Well, she had a... It's complicated.
Isn't it always?
Then there was Lily. She worked here. A magnificent woman in so many ways.
What happened?
I did.
Do you miss them?
Terribly. Hello?
It's me.
That's your room.
I can't come in, I know that. It's not safe. I've been with a patient. I've been in the corridor, I've breathed in the air. I could be dying. I don't want to do that with a stranger.
Julia?
Sorry.
Hey.
No. Don't touch me. No, he was sick on me.
Michael's got meningococcus septicemia. It's not the sort of thing the police turn out in droves for. You're going to be all right, Julia. I can give you something to protect against it. It's okay. It's okay.
Is anyone displaying extreme symptoms? A rash? Swelling?
I need to speak to my wife.
I need to know if there are any confirmed cases at this location.
Okay. I know that you're angry, Karen, but they had to immobilise you. It's procedure. But you're safe now.
He said from behind a protective mask.
They insisted I wear it.
It's procedure. What's the matter with you?
Nothing.
You're
the one who breaks all the rules when it comes to family. Time and time again you've done that. Why not today?
I didn't have a choice.
You always have a choice.
What was I supposed to do?
Be the man you used to be.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you think I let you down.
If you ever want to know something, do not ask the person in question. Ask the poor fool who actually does all the work for them.
What did she say?
They still do not know what they are dealing with, but they have managed to trace the person who triggered the alert. Her name was Charlotte Strata.
Was?
She's no longer with us.
Okay, well, we should start calling around the doctors at the mill, see if anyone recognises the name. If they do, then
Yes?
we tell them not to go near anyone.
Yeah, well, thank you, Mrs. Temby, but I'm afraid Charlotte Strata doesn't ring any bells with us. Yeah, thank you. I thought you didn't know the name of your companion.
I don't. But Charlotte Strata doesn't sound very Thai, does it?
Well, I'm afraid you're going to live.
No, I don't know her. All right, when will it be safe to leave?
Charlotte Strata. I'll call you back. Who is she? Vic, who's Charlotte? They need to know so that they can help.
They can help her.
Sorry. But they can still help us. How do you know her? When was the last time that you saw her?
This morning. She always booked a hotel when she wanted to see me. I think she was married. She knew I'd been sleeping around. Been bugging me for ages to get tested. Let me go. This appointment was your idea, and I wanted to get some lunch before I went to the mill.
What?
I wanted to get you a present. It's silly, really.
What?
Corny, huh?
Thank you. I love it. I love you.
I'll see you later.
Hey. It's okay. Here.
Okay, Nurse Malone. I will tell Mrs. Parsons. You sit tight, okay?
He's Cherry's patient, isn't he?
Yes. Do you think it is her the police have come for?
Maybe.
She is an 18-year-old called Victoria Liston.
I know her. I know her father is the man I went to see this morning.
Coincidence?
I don't think so.
Vic's fine. She's upset, but there's no symptoms.
Good. You okay?
Yeah, well,
Oh, what?
it's just really stuffy. It must be the heating.
Heating's off.
What? Vic, what?
Cherry. What's happening? Cherry. Cherry, talk to me.
It's a rash. It's a purple rash. What is it? Tell me, Jimmy.
Are you going to be okay?
I'm not one of your patients, Jimmy. What is it?
I don't know. I don't know, okay? I don't know. Okay, sorry. Sorry, right. How much contact have you had with Vic?
Well, we've been stuck in here for hours.
No, fluids. I mean, fluids. Have you shared a drink, anything like that?
No. She spat in my face. You should get that.
Yeah.
Vic, I need you to stay in contact with Julia on the telephone.
Why can't you?
Because I might get worse. I feel very tired. I know this is hard, but I need you to stay in here until help arrives.
No way. I'm not catching that thing off you.
You've already got it.
Well, yeah, but I'm all right.
You might not have any symptoms, but if you go out there, you might give it to somebody else, so please stay in here.
I can't.
Vic, you have to.
What's going on? It's Victoria. Victoria is the carrier.
Is she displaying symptoms?
No, but my friend who's been with her is.
Victoria must have a natural immunity. It makes sense.
Why?
Because I do as well.
All this time you have known and you've done nothing.
It's out of our hands. There's no cure, no vaccine. Who lives and who dies, it's just fate.
You are supposed to be a scientist!
You might not want to hit me. You don't want my blood on you. It's not airborne. You'll be safe.
What is it?
Nothing I say now can help.
You might have given up on your own life. Don't you dare make that decision for your daughter.
If she's not showing any symptoms by now, then she'll be fine.
Ever since Kathy died, that poor girl has been blamed for what happened.
You know nothing about it!
She comes into the mill, George. I see her. She's a mess. How is she going to feel when she realises she's carrying this? Killing people she comes into contact with. Help me to stop this before she has more blood on her hands.
It's called the Arcala virus. The first recorded case was in South America 14 months ago. Once infected, subjects become symptomatic with remarkable speed.
What's it doing here?
Well, someone's going to make a name for themselves studying it. I thought it was my turn in the spotlight.
George, you don't have the facilities here to work with something like that. How did Victoria catch it?
I had an accident in the lab yesterday. I broke one of the seals. Nothing happened. I waited. Hours passed. As it got late, I realised something truly awful. I was going to live.
What are you doing sitting in the dark? I left my keys in the house.
You let her leave?
I was fine. thought it was a false alarm.
How can I help my friend?
You can't. No one's done enough research into this to know.
You've studied it. Where would you start?
Well, the onset is fast, but the general structure of the virus is quite generic.
And?
Perhaps an antiviral like Trixidine might stabilise it. It's hard to say.
She's sleeping or unconscious. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, Victoria, you're doing really well, honestly. Could you just tell me if she's still breathing?
I think so. I'm scared. I want to go.
No, don't, please, please. She needs you. Look, please, could you stay with her?
Yes.
Simon.
Jimmy, I need to speak to Cherry. The landline's engaged and she's not answering her mobile.
She's unconscious.
What? Okay. Okay, we need to get her Trixidine. The medical advisor is dithering, but we need to get those drugs into her now.
But we don't keep Trixidine at the mill.
Well, you're going to have to improvise.
Well, are you kidding?
Trixidine is similar to Hepidine that's in the medicine cabinet. The only difference is it lowers the heart rate faster, so,
Give us a minute, does that as well.
Yeah.
It's very scientific.
Got any better ideas?
No, I don't know if I could go out there.
Dalian and Zara have gone AWOL. Elaine's not in her room. Reception is engaged. It has to be you, Jimmy. Cherry needs your help now. We don't think the virus is airborne.
No, I've got a cut on my head and it's dirty out there. Look, I thought I'd conquered this. I thought I'd be stronger.
Yeah, so did I.
Please help her.
A little premature, don't you think?
Dr. Dalian once help arrives.
Stop running away.
Don't know what you mean.
You wish it had been you.
I don't belong anywhere. How many times do I have to look death in the eye before it finally takes me?
Well, maybe it thinks you deserve a second chance.
I'm sick of second chances.
Well, take this one. You spend your life on a plane avoiding people so you don't have to care about them. Where are you running to?
There's nothing for me here.
There are wonders right under your nose if only you could see them. In all the time I've worked here, I've seen things that have sickened me to the pit of my stomach. Terrors that they never taught me about at medical school. But I've also seen good people. Flawed people. Sometimes maddening people, but good, decent people I'm proud to call my friends.
You're doing a great job, Victoria. Honestly, just keep up. Elaine! Keys! Here. Hang on. They're here. It'll be fine.
And this building's seen so many people fall in love. True, messy, complicated, horrible love. And these walls have seen heartbreak. They've seen love die. They've seen my love die.
They said they are going to be fine.
But the people I've met here have always helped each other out, even in the darkest of times. They put others before themselves time and time again.
Why run when everything we need is already around us? The whole of life in its wonderful, terrible glory, this is your opportunity. This is your chance to enjoy life. Good man. We live to fight another day. We were the lucky ones.